16 best sights to see in London for free. Planning a trip to London? Well, we have 16 great places to visit while you're there and they are free. 1. The National Gallery. The National Gallery is home to one of the most spectacular art collections in the world and receives more than 6 million visitors annually. It houses treasures by artists including Van Gogh, Renoir, Da Vinci, and Michelangelo. Visit on a weekday morning or a Friday night to avoid the crowds. The permanent collections are always free to view, no matter when you visit. 2. The British Museum. One of London's finest attractions, the British Museum is completely free. It is overflowing with fascinating and occasionally contentious objects from all around the world, including the Rosetta Stone, samurai armor, Anglo-Saxon burial riches, Egyptian mummies, and samurai armor. Surprisingly, the 80,000 pieces that are always on exhibit barely represent 1% of the 8 million objects that the museum currently has. 3. Tate Modern. One of the most popular sites in the city is Tate Modern, which is housed in what was formerly Bankside Power Station on the south bank of the Thames. The permanent collection, which features pieces by Picasso, Warhol, Matisse, and Pollock, is available to view without charge. Winter may be the ideal season to visit London if you want to visit all of the museums and galleries that are on your agenda. 4. Greenwich Park. You can get a breathtaking free perspective of the city by climbing the hill in the middle of Greenwich Park. The skyscrapers of Canary Wharf tower over the 17th century Queen's House, and beyond them, the Thames winds its way towards the centre of London. On a warm summer day, it's the ideal location for a picnic in the capital. 5. Houses of Parliament. Okay, this one may not be totally free but it is a must-see. The Houses of Parliament are a neo-Gothic wonder constructed in the middle of the 19th century. Home to Big Ben, the most renowned clock in the entire world, technically known as the Queen Elizabeth Tower, but no one calls it that. UK citizens are entitled to a free guided tour of the UK Parliament, but the rest of us must settle for an online tour or pay £28. It is a must-see landmark in London. 6. Explore the amazing street art in East London. It's challenging to predict with certainty where you might locate particular displays at any one time because street art is transient. However, some parts of East London are well known for having very outstanding graffiti, such as Shoreditch, Middlesex and Sclater streets, as well as the side lanes surrounding Brick Lane, are always good places to find good art. 7. Borough Market. One of London's more well-known destinations, Borough Market recently celebrated its 1000th birthday. Borough Market is housed beneath a network of Victorian railroad arches, is teeming with delicious food and food lovers, offering cuisine from all over the world. It is a good area for a leisurely stroll as well as all you need for a memorable grab-and-go breakfast or lunch and keeping an eye out for free samples. 8. Kensington Gardens. The Albert Memorial, the Peter Pan statue, the Serpentine Gallery, the Round Pond, and the Diana Memorial Playground are just a few of the wonders that can be found in the charming Kensington Gardens. When you're finished taking in the sights, you can stroll along the tree-lined trails that span the entire park. All are free to view or visit. A series of royal parks, including Regent's Park, Hyde Park, Green Park, and St. James's Park, are located to the east and north of this location. 9. The Changing of the Guard. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 11 a.m., one of the best ceremonies in the city is held outside Buckingham Palace and every day in the summer. The King's Guard will march in sync to music in an outstanding pageantry show as they switch off duties with one another while wearing crimson tunics and bearskin helmets. 10. The Natural History Museum. Those Victorians sure enjoyed cataloguing and collecting things. One of the most interesting findings is that the Natural History Museum has an absurdly vast collection of natural history artifacts, over 80 million items. The museum is housed in a beautiful Gothic revival structure that was built in the late 19th century. A massive blue whale skeleton dominates the main hall, and the wildlife garden is also interesting to explore. 11. The National Portrait Gallery. The National Portrait Gallery is currently closed until the spring of 2023 due to necessary construction. This is where the British came to put a face to the names of illustrious individuals from the nation's past. As a result, the subjects of the paintings are valued more highly than the painters themselves. Portraits of Shakespeare and Queen Elizabeth II, the latter created by pop art superstar Andy Warhol, are among the highlights. 12. Sky Garden. The indoor viewing decks and restaurants located on the top 3 floors of 20 Fenchurch Street. Sky Garden provides possibly the best free vantage point in central London and are a terrific spot to hang out without spending any money. Daily hours are available, simply reserve your free visit beforehand. 13. Portobello Road Market. The vibrant and effervescent Portobello Road Market is situated in the heart of lovely Notting Hill, one of London's nicest areas to explore, and it sells everything from vintage clothing and delectable street food to antiques. Although you can explore for free, you may not be able to resist all the great items for sale. 14. Take a swim at Hampstead Heath. The viewpoint from Parliament Hill, which makes up the southeast portion of Hampstead Heath, is so breathtaking that it is officially protected by law. This vast, ancient parkland is one of the best places to get away from the city while also obtaining a great view of it. A zoo, 3 bathing ponds, a minimal fee that is frequently disregarded, and a variety of peaceful areas for a picnic in the middle of London are also located in the park. 15. Science Museum. 5 levels of interactive displays make up the Science Museum, which is both very educational and entertaining. The first steam locomotives, which date from the early 19th century, are highlighted in the Energy Hall, while children enjoy the displays on the 3rd floor, which feature vintage gliders, hot air balloons, and flying simulators. 16. Sir John Soane's Museum. This museum, which is located inside the original residence of eminent Regency architect Sir John Soane, is filled with the man's belongings and oddities, creating one of London's most intriguing and atmospheric sights. With Christopher Wren designs and a lantern chamber, the house is basically in the same condition as when Soane died in 1837. There you have them, 16 great sights to see for free in London. Which would be on your list of must-see places to see while in London? Leave your favorite in the comments. Thanks for watching.